When the first snowflakes start to fall and the scent of bratwurst fills the air, Germans know Christmas can't be far off. And to get in the festive mood, they flock to Christmas markets. One of the most famous is Nuremberg's Christkindlesmarkt. Every year it welcomes around 2 million visitors from Germany and abroad. So what brings them here?
The Nuremberg
bratwurst is a must, and the mulled wine too. And just wandering around and looking at the booths has its charm.
I like all the Christmas spirit and all the lights, and everybody's just together, and like everything's super decorated for the holiday.
It's all about the atmosphere and everybody being full of goodwill and joy at this time of year, and it's that feeling of being together outside in the cold, and that feels really Christmassy.
Merry Christmas!
That's German Christmas. Every year, some 270 million visitors come to Christmas and Christkindlesmarkets in Germany. Throughout the country, there are about 2,500 markets to choose from. German Christmas is all about joyful contemplation and atmosphere. German-style Christmas markets have long since boomed as an export to the United States, Asia, and elsewhere. The traditional one in Nuremberg is the model in some countries. One of its unique attractions is that the actual Christkind opens it each year. That's why it's called the Christkindlesmarkt.
Das Christkind.
The Christkind invites you to the market. Whoever comes shall be welcome.
A new Christkind is elected every 2 years. This year, Barbara Otto wears the crown.
It's an indescribable feeling. You know the people down below are happy that you're standing up there, and that makes you happy.
The Nuremberg Market launched the Christkind tradition in the 1930s. But the market itself is almost 400 years old, making it one of the oldest in Germany. The first Christmas markets emerged in the Middle Ages, initially without any religious connection. Back then, special markets were often held at holiday times like Christmas and Easter. These markets permitted not only professional merchants, but also ordinary people to sell their wares, says Christmas expert Alex Paulsen.
A big part of it was that poor people could sell things. Plum truffles, or silvered nuts, or little toys they made at home. And the money they earned made it possible for a poor household to have a slightly better meal on Christmas.
And because it was cold and people were hungry, roast sausages and hot drinks were also sold. And they are still essential. Every year, about 50 million liters of mulled wine are served at German Christmas markets. Lebkuchen is the typical German kind of gingerbread.
Lebkuchen is part of the tradition, just like mulled wine, cookies and chocolate dominoes. Lebkuchen simply belongs on the table too.
Many Christmas markets also have a nativity scene depicting the birth of Jesus Christ. The 3 kings from the Orient are also always on hand.
And what presents did they bring the Christkind? Frankincense, myrrh and gold.
Super.
Christmas is a festival of family and conviviality. If you want to experience German Christmas traditions, then come to the Christmas markets, ideally when it's snowing.